Bills at Bill Stadium in Orchard Park.
Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Buffalo Bills. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. Well, now how about this return? So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Allen. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Eluding the pressure right. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Allen cannot get away, and down he goes.
Big Vita Vea pushing his way through to wind up with a sack.
Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on first down is Allen.
And he'll get this underneath to Singletary.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 more there and another first down. So plenty of action on the field, but no action. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway.
Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. It'll be a touchback. The ball brought out to the 25 as Mickens will not return it.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the 3rd quarter.
And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have 1 half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
First down, Tampa's Brady hooks up with Howard.
Brady now to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
The pass by Brady there, caught by Howard.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 36. So these two teams will take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium as we're through 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Brady to throw. And this is caught by Evans. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Back to throw, Brady. Rifles one, complete into the hands of Gronkowski. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. One back in the game. That's Jones, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle, and he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones in the final minute, and now they have taken a 4th-quarter lead. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Now Brady. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Allen and the Bills now down 6-0. A little over 40 seconds to go. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. Allen. That's taken in by Knox. Clock now under 30 ticks and running. Here's Allen. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
The Bucs summon their offense back onto the field here. They're going to go for 2. Brady will look to throw for it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Ross Cochran, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
Brady will take a knee here, and that should just about do it. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too